Radio. We are the best. Carnival Radio. Enjoyment unlimited.
The number one hit music station.
This is Carnival Radio.
All the hits.
Enjoyment unlimited.
Good evening, this is World News from Carnival Radio. I am Oluwadamilare Badmus. To begin the news this evening, we start from Africa. Ethiopia has accused Eritrea of preparing a wage war against it in coalition with opposition grouping, in the latest sign of escalating tension between the two neighbors over control of the Red Sea. Ethiopia accusation is contained in a letter sent by the Foreign Minister Gideon Timotheus to the UN Chief Antonio Guterres, warning that the collusion had become more evident over the past few months. Eritrea has not yet commented on the letter, but its relationship with Ethiopia has become increasingly strained in recent months. Ethiopia has been rallying support to regain access to the Red Sea, causing alarm in Eritrea as it took control of the coastline at independence in 1993. If Gideon's allegations are true, it means the Eritrea is waging proxy war against Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's government to prevent it from launching an army incursion into Eritrea to seize ports along the Red Sea. Moving forward to Asia, restrictions have been placed on content on some social media platform in Afghanistan, Taliban government sources told newsmen in Afghanistan. Filters have been applied to restrict certain types of content on sites including Facebook, Instagram, and X. The sources of the Ministry of Communication and Information Technology said it is not clear exactly what sorts of posts are subject to filtering. Some social media users in Kabul told newsmen that the video on their Facebook account are no longer viewable, while access to Instagram has also been restricted. These restrictions on social media content come a week after internet and telecommunication service were cut off across the country for 2 days. In North America, President Donald Trump has called for the jailing of Illinois officers, accusing them of not doing enough to ensure the safety of federal immigration officers who were conducting raids in Chicago. The president wrote on the social media post that Chicago Mayor Barton Johnson and Illinois Governor J.P. Patrica, both Democrats, should be in jail for failing to protect ICE officers. Trump has previously called the city a war zone amid protests against immigration enforcement. Patrica has called the president's actions authoritarian. The Republican president spoke as hundreds of National Guard troops arrived in the city as part of his immigration crackdown. Moving forward to South America, Latin America has accounted for more than two-thirds of the global South economic weight over the past 20 years, outperforming regions like Asia and Africa, according to a new report by Supersymmetry Institute, a consortium of global think tanks. During the Horasis Global Summit 2025 in Sao Paulo, Brazil, Supersymmetry Institute shared a preview of their comparative analysis of top 50 global cities, considering factors like their urban competitiveness, business environment, and investment appeal. Researchers found that within their unique global South City Index, relying on 250 indicators and 25 million data points, five systematic mega trends arise: geopolitical tensions, growing economic weight of the global South, technological breakthrough, demographic growth and rapid urbanization, and climate and resources pressure. The report, which will be launched in the entirety at the end of 2025, also noted that although Latin American cities show moderate signs of growth compared to overall global benchmark, cases like Sao Paulo demonstrate relatively high growth. In Europe, hours before his deadline for resolving France's political crisis, outgoing Prime Minister Sébastien Lecornu said political parties have shown a willingness that could stave off the threat of new parliamentary election. Lecornu on Monday became the third French Prime Minister to leave his job in less than a year. This has until Wednesday evening to come up with a plan of the stability of the country, and has held talks with several political parties. Like his predecessor, Lecornu has unable to push through a budget to bring down the government's deficit and tackle public debt. Ahead of a second day of talks, Lecornu said he had dedicated a willingness to have a budget for France before 31 December. And with that, we've come to the end of the world news this evening. You can check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. You can also download the Carnival Media app on Google Play Store and the iOS App Store. My name remains Oluwadamilari Badmos. Thank you for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good evening.